Good evening, dear friends. Well, congratulations to those who managed to survive the New Year holidays. To all the rest, I wish a speedy recovery, so that we do not go into the new year with new, so to speak, diseases. Let's cure them in advance, so that we can spend this year of the rabbit cheerfully. The New Year holidays were not a waste of time. I didn't waste time, spent it in thoughts, developing new exercises. And one for you today. I evaluate its effectiveness as about 170% from diseases of the spine. In short, they understood that it is very effective. But before that, I would like to know about your New Year's holidays. How many kilograms were you able to gain? Were you able to? I personally gained 5, but I didn't do anything for it. Although I was specifically training, I didn't want to bulk up too much. Where did the 11 pounds originate from? I didn't understand myself in 2 days, +3, then +2, then -1. Back and forth. Now I hope it's muscle, because I worked out every day. In the meantime, watch the story if you don't just follow what I say, but what I do. You notice that I drew 3 muscles. Here we will just take a spine flexor. Along the vertebrae it goes here, we have a large gluteal muscle number 2. And number 3, here is the back surface of the thigh. Here are 2 muscles. This is the biceps femoris, half dry, half twisted. In the comments, write how many kilograms you gained on your mayonnaise diet. Let's see who gained more. Brag a little, but you need to return them if you want to remove. You can also remove them back. We will remove. If you want, I am removing now too. I'll show you how to do it, but for now, our task with you is different. Now, our task with you is to completely remove the pain in the back, in the lower back. This exercise helps a lot, especially for those who have lower back pain. It occurs exactly at the moment of inclination, when you either make some kind of inclination or just lean, or pick something up from the floor. Or, for example, there, well, in short, think for yourself at what moment you lean. It's not so important. I'll just show you now, so that you don't have any problems when you do this. Usually, the pain in such not very advanced cases occurs at the moment when you leaned and are getting up again. If it's even worse, it's at the moment when you lean down, it already starts to hurt. And that's what I'm going to show you today. This problem is solved very well and effectively by the exercise. If you find exactly how to do it at home, you will be straight happy. You will rejoice. 2, someone even 3. 3 days, you will be in a good mood. Because that pain that you had at the moment of inclinations, you will forget about it. Let's do the exercise together, but you will have to do it for some time, so as not to remember it again. So look, here are 3 muscles we have. First, second, third, waist, buttock, thigh. Back surface of the thigh. Why does it start to hurt? Because this muscle weakens. This muscle weakens first. The thigh stops working. This one is second in line, and this one is still working, the very last one. It ended up being in reverse. And the exercise will be effective exactly like this one, which immediately activates these 3 muscles at once. What exercise? You're eagerly waiting, right? Come on, let's show it. Someone is already talking. Well, okay, now I'll show watch, but the only difficulty is quite problematic to find a place where to do it. If you know the exercise hyperextension, where you fix your legs, lift yourself with your back, this exercise is also such a doubtful one when you have back pain. Sometimes for some people who have shortening of the hamstring, it even causes more pain. If everything is in order, you can do it. But this exercise, which I will show, it is very good even in these cases. So, look where you will do it. I can't tell you where you can do it at home. For example, I'll show you on a cushion. Here's the place of the cushion. It could be a table or something, a couch. You look in general, you need to lie down like this on your cushion. Preferably remove the microphone. Know that. So here with your hands, here very well, you need to hold on well, so that it does not turn over, and now look at your legs. We tear off from the floor. On weight now. The legs are in position and now we begin. Lift both of your legs and lower them. Just like that, we lifted and lowered it. Here, your gluteus maximus, lower back, and hamstrings are all working at the same time. It's best to start down here. Don't fully straighten your legs so that when they're hanging, they're slightly bent. Try it like this first, but then you can make it more difficult as you go along. Straighten down here too, but even here, you won't be able to straighten them out. That's why you have to secure it like this, just like this. Look, here are two options for how you can lift your legs. You can lift them together, like this, or you can lift them slightly to the sides and turn them slightly outward with your nose. That's better to do. Here's a variant. First, slightly spread your legs to the side. At first, it might be uncomfortable. Do this exercise because it will put pressure on your stomach later. Moreover, your stomach is alive now. After the holidays, it will be bigger and will interfere. That's why you need this kind of exercise. And let's do the side now as well. I'll try to do it. Maybe it will work out too. Show it from here. Look, we lay down like this. We tighten our legs, and from here we lifted and lowered. Once we lifted and lowered, slightly to the side, and at the same time in this exercise they work. The gluteus and the biceps femoris and the spine. Even let's do such a test now. Consider this. Didn't look, but rewind back. First, you need to lean forward. Look where you lean, evaluate your lean, how it leans when both legs are together. Try to make a lean when the second leg. Look how you lean, get up. Then, this exercise, do it and also compare. Does not help you the number of repetitions here. If you have never done this exercise before, of course, do it 5 times first and check everything on the spot. After this, nothing will fall off there. If everything is normal, already bring it up to 10 times. Don't repeat over 10 times. How can you complicate it? If you consider yourself, well, what do you think? That you need to complicate it? Already, yes. But although, better not a week like this to do. But if you want more load, if suddenly it turned out that your legs are too light for you, what to do? You can look like this, do not lie. Here, when you lift your legs, hold them here, then lower them down. Hold. Lower it a bit if you want to load yourself even more. Then look what to do. Here you raised your legs, and here you wiggle them together. Connect, spread, connect, spread. But the only thing with this third option, you can overload yourself. You look if your back hurts during the inclines, you feel pain, this third option is not for you. This third option, if you want to learn their not double and triple somersault in the air to do, here is the third option, start doing. And if you are very, very lean, then here are your first ones, simply. Raise and lower, well what? Here we met with you in the new year. Now what? Here is the exercise. There is something to do. Let's do it over the week. Let's do it all. Let's, as usual, by tradition, write likes, leave comments, do sports, help parents, subscribe. Who did not subscribe? Do not have to. Here are all these